Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing my new Aupen bag. So without further ado, let's get started. Now before we begin, I just want to give a huge thank you to Aupen for sending me this bag. I really do appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about this brand just because it is becoming more and more popular and mainstream. As a matter of fact, a bunch of different celebrities have been seen wearing this bag all around town, LA, Hollywood, wherever they hang out. It has been seen on Kylie Jenner, Hailey Bieber, Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, so like a whole slew of celebrities have been photographed wearing this bag basically. It has also been covered, the brand itself, I'm not sure about the bag, but I know the brand itself has been covered by a bunch of different fashion magazines like Elle, Vogue, Cosmopolitan. So they really are breaking into the fashion stratosphere, if you will. So Aupen is a fashion brand that does operate in Singapore and Brooklyn, New York, and they do prioritize innovation, sustainability, and ethical practices. So by prioritizing ethical practices, they do guarantee fair work wages and as well as optimal working conditions for their production teams, which is a positive thing. And what really stood out to me about Aupen bags is how unique and creative the pieces are. They are kind of like basic bags, but with like an interesting twist. So your eye really is drawn towards their bags when you do see someone carrying them. So let's just take a look at the bag I received. Here it is, guys. So this is my bag. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it. It's kind of like their classic bag that they're known for. This bag is called the Nirvana, and I did get mine in the olive color just because I feel like with summer right along the corner, it's gonna look great with my summer neutrals, basically whites, beiges, navies. So that's why I went with this color. I just find paired with the gold hardware as well, it kind of gives it like a rich type of look that I'm really into. So I'm just gonna snap off the tag. So the bag is made in full calf skin leather, and basically their leather is responsibly sourced and traceable, which goes into their sustainability, ethical prioritization. I would say the leather is soft, it is malleable. However, I do feel like the bag will keep its shape. I would say it's moderately scratch resistant. I've felt other leather bags that felt more delicate than this and everything would mark. This I feel like, although it's not the most durable leather out there just because it's not ridged, it's not caviar, it's not treated or anything, I do feel it will be more resistant than typical lambskin, soft lambskin. So that is a plus. The hardware is all in gold, and I do have to say, for me, I'm very picky about my gold hardwares. I find if it's not the perfect gold, then it kind of takes away from the look of the bag. This one, for me, my personal taste is a little too yellow and bright and just shiny. But all in all, the bag does have a great look to it, and I do prefer gold hardware on this bag as opposed to silver hardware. Now let's just take a look at the interior of the bag. It's kind of like a black cottony canvas material, which is great because it's not in leather, it won't get scratched or ruined or anything. And because it is black, basically it will never look dirty or marked, just because if anything spills in it, it's on black, so you can't really see it. So as you can see, the front of the bag is identical to the back of the bag, although you do have one side of the bag that is longer or taller, bigger than the second side of the bag. For me, what really caught my eye about this bag is, yes, the asymmetry of the bag makes it very interesting for kind of just a basic shoulder bag, but also the braided straps. See, as you can see, the strap is in the same leather as the bag, and it is braided, so it kind of adds a cool detail to the bag, makes it very a very cute like summer bag. And what I do love is at the edges of the braided strap, you do have like these thin little strips of leather that wrap around the strap. So it kind of gives it like a cool elevated look. And then obviously the strap is attached to the bag by like rectangular rings, which is pretty normal. Now the zipper of the bag is kind of a basic zipper. The tab is like just a plain leather zipper tab. And as for the smoothness, it is pretty smooth to open the bag. I would expect it, because of the asymmetry, to be like harder or more like rough to open, but I'm pretty impressed with the smoothness of the bag. What I'm not crazy about though is that when you do open the bag, the zipper kind of like ripples, like it's not a straight zipper. You don't see it now. I guess it depends on how you open the bag, because see that right there? It kind of like rippled up, but it might just be because of the cut of the asymmetry, because like I said, depending how you're holding it, it can be smooth. So as for branding, there is no branding whatsoever on this bag except for the signature jelly bean that does have the name Aupen engraved into it. Now the jelly bean is removable, so if you're not a fan, you can remove it. I sort of like it. It adds a little bit of quirkiness to the bag. It adds to the braided strap, so I will be keeping it. When I do wear this bag, I will be keeping the jelly bean attached to it just because I like the look of it. As for the dimensions of the bag, I do not know them by heart, so I will put them in the description box and on the screen. All the information will be there, as well as all the information about Aupen. So this bag, as for how you can wear it, I mean, if you really want to, you can probably the strap is not removable, but you can probably add like a longer strap if you will, but it's made more to wear like on your shoulder or in the crook of your arm. It's really one of those little like Fendi Baguette era bags, just with a different twist to it, a modern twist. So that's how you would wear the bag. I don't see any other way you can. I did mention adding a strap to it, but as I look at the rings, I don't think that would be possible. It's really made to be like an armpit bag basically. So these bags do go for around, this one in this color does sell for 340 USDs. So yes, it is a chunk of money, but it's not as expensive. The price point isn't as high as other or as luxury brands such as, I don't know, Louis Vuitton, Dior. Don't even get me started on Chanel. All those bags, well, this is way more affordable if you're comparing to those brands. And although it is an armpit bag, it is pretty spacious for an armpit bag. Don't get me wrong, it's not a tote bag, so your whole life will not fit in it. But you can fit, let's say, your wallet, your car keys, a lip gloss, credit card, which goes in your wallet, but you know what I mean. Some lady products do fit in here. So you do fit your essentials. I'm not worried about that. And like I said, the leather is very malleable, so it's not very stiff. You will be able to fit all your things, and the bag will keep all its shape. So if we just take a little look at the pros and cons right now, I mean, this is a very stylish bag. It's very trendy. You can wear it with jeans, with skirts, with dresses. It's the perfect summertime bag for cocktails or just like a little supper with your friends, or even like a day out shopping. You can really get away with this bag if you're not making a bunch of returns and you don't need a tote bag. This can really do the job, and it's so cute. So yeah, it's very stylish and has a cute design. Another pro is also, let's mention it, the price point. I mean, you won't break the bank if you decide to invest in one of these. However, it won't hold its value like some other luxury brands, obviously. And my last pro for me is that it is a full leather bag. So yes, you're paying a couple of $100s, but you're getting a full leather bag. It's not canvas, it's not some synthetic leather, it's really calfskin leather, and it's ethically sourced and traceable. So that's another plus. So as for the cons, I do have a couple. I mean, they're not deal breakers, and like for the price point we are paying, like it's kind of expected. I'm not really that disappointed. For me, I did mention it, and this is kind of like just personal preference. The leather, not the leather, but the hardware is too gold. It's too bright. I would have liked a more muted gold. What I did notice also as I opened the bag, this bag has never been used before, but there are little marks on the metal. I don't know if it's just my bag. I've just had bad luck, and my leather or my metal rings have little like black marks on them. But that's another, like, it's a detail and you don't really see it, but like, because I'm one to baby my bags and keep such good care of them, it's stuff I do notice. The corners are perfect, however, so I have nothing to say about that. Another thing I would mention is that the leather, although it is full calfskin leather, like I've mentioned multiple times in this video, although it is leather, basically, it does feel a little plasticky, and it doesn't have like that leather smell I always look forward to smelling on my handbags. So it does feel a little plasticky. Like, I don't doubt that it's leather if they say it's calfskin leather, but I'm not really a fan of the feeling of the leather. So that's that. And also, but this goes once again with a price point, the stitching on the bag is not perfect. It's good, but it's not perfect. So it's just stuff I notice just because it's the details I look for when I do purchase a bag, or I'm looking to purchase a bag. That doesn't mean I won't be using it. I will get a lot of use of it this summer. It is a stylish bag. You can't take that away from it. And you know what? It does the job on for a night out with your girlfriends or your boyfriend, whatever you want. It does do the job, and it is very interesting. The asymmetry of the bag just keeps it interesting, keeps it eye-catching, and it's a bag that I'm sure I will be using. So if any of you are asking, do I recommend the bag? At this price point, yes, I do. It's the perfect bag for this price point. It's stylish, it's new, it's trendy. It's trendy but classic at the same time. I don't see this in 10 years from now being like not in style. It's interesting. It's a full leather bag. It's the company, or Aupen in general, have good values. They prioritize a bunch of different things that like should be prioritized for different companies. So yes, I do recommend the bag for this price point. Will it keep its value? Probably not. Will you be able to use this bag for years and years and years to come? Personally, probably not. I don't think so, unless you really baby the bag. But still, that doesn't take away from how great the bag is. And if you are looking for just an easy bag, you don't want to break the bank, you don't want to spend too much, this is the bag to go for. It does come in a bunch of different colors. They're all on their website. Like I said, their website will be in my description box. And a huge thank you to Aupen. I really appreciate this collaboration. If you guys have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. I'll be sure to answer. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys!